All right. Come on. We gotta have a little talk here. These guys are claiming they're making like $50,000 to $100,000 a day with Adsense. Just follow my ridiculously simple push-button easy system. They say, just set up a website and when people click on the ads, you're gonna get paid. But it sounds a little fishy to me. So today, we're gonna put that to the test. And we're gonna get to the truth of what it really takes to make money with Adsense. We're gonna scrutinize the screenshots and the videos and tell you what's really going on. So hold on tight, this is gonna be a wild ride. Because in today's lineup, we got some good stuff for you. Part number 1, I'm gonna show you my quick intro to Adsense. Part number 2, I'm gonna show you the truth about 2 ways money is made using the Adsense platform. Part number 3, we're gonna expose the lies and talk about the BS method cost. Yeah, that's right. It's not just wasting your time, it's doing something much worse. We're gonna talk about that too. Part number 4, we're gonna expose the multi-billion-dollar content ad business model. And part number 5, you're not gonna wanna miss this part. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. Just make sure you stay to the end. And if you like watching my videos to the end because you know it's gonna help you make money, let me know you're in the end crew by typing end crew as a comment below. And if you think the numbers I talked about from some of these gurus are legit or fake, let me know that in the comments as well. Now, let's dive in. All right, so first of all, the big fat disclaimer. And yes, I did change my shirt and I forgot to do my hair today, so I look like I got a helmet on. The big fat disclaimer. I can almost guarantee that no one on this call is going to make 50 grand or 100 grand a day. That's pretty much a fact. But you might be able to make some money, keeping in mind that the average person trying to make money online makes nothing. So, take it with a grain of salt. We're just showing you what's working for other people, and it's up to you to make it work for yourself. Let's dive into part number 1, a quick intro to Google AdSense. Now, Google AdSense is actually a very, very brilliant platform. Because you see, years ago, Google had a search engine, and this search engine had millions and millions of people searching every minute. Crazy amount of people. And these searches drove people to the top 10 results on Google. And they had a couple of ads too. So they had some ads where they were making money. So maybe they had like 3 ads for every search term or something like that, right? And these ads made Google money. But they found out that the majority of the people were actually clicking the 10 free results, not the paid sponsored ad results, which made Google kind of unhappy. As they say, why are alligators unhappy? Because they got all them searches and no money, something like that. All them teeth and no toothbrush. If you know the movie I'm talking about, put it as a comment below. But they were angry because they were like, hey, we should be making a lot more money. So what they decided to do is go to the people who had the free search listings. So they went to these sites and they're like, hey guys, you want a way to make money with your traffic? Yeah, I want to make money. They installed a simple code on their website that put ads on the website. And when people clicked the ads, Google gave them a share of whatever the advertiser was paying. And this was brilliant because now, instead of just getting paid on sponsored ads at the top of the search engine, those 10 results now also showed the sponsored ads, which made Google's revenue go through the roof. So much that it needs 3 lines on the dollar sign. And Google's actually pretty generous here. It says that they give 68% of the revenue to the site publisher, which is you and me. Pretty cool, right? But there's some things that you need to know. To get approved for the AdSense program can be a little bit difficult. You actually need to have a site that's legit with some content and some traffic. And we also need to make a differentiation between 2 different things. 1, the AdSense platform, and 2, the YouTube Partner Program. The YouTube Partner Program is a lot like AdSense, only they're paying you on video views, and you don't have to use codes, you just upload videos, turn on monetization, and you get paid, which is pretty cool. Now, this is very important because it's gonna make sense when we talk about the other guys' screenshots in just a minute or 2. So again, remember, AdSense, you're paid for clicks on your website. AdWords, you're paid for ads on your videos hosted on YouTube. But Marcus, what about those $50,000, $100,000 a day results you're talking about? Well, they do actually exist, but not in the way you would think. For example, the top known AdSense publisher is actually making $322,000 a day. Wait a minute. He could buy a house every single day with what he's earning? Yes. The website is actually Mashable.com, and it's a big website. So if you think you're going to walk in and make these kind of numbers in 6 months, think again. But you can make something, so we're going to talk about this. Now, Mashable's earning is about $10 million a month, according to what I found on websites. I haven't verified it, but it's kind of everywhere in common knowledge. And their daily page views are about 37 million page views a day, which works out, drumroll please, less than a penny per page view. Which means you need a crap ton of traffic to make real money. But don't worry, because there are ways to make more money. Obviously, a lot of it has to do with your topic. If you're talking about recipes, that's not going to make as much money as if your website's about mortgages or something like that. So want to keep that in mind and take a look at some of these screenshots that are a little bit more hopeful. Here's one that did over $202,000, and it was doing 18 cents per click on the ad, which isn't that bad at all. That's actually about 1 cent per page view or more, which is pretty cool. Now again, your results might be all over the place, and there are ways to do better because this is a long-term screenshot, and I had a big learning curve in this one. You can take a look at some of these sites here. This one says its monetization method is by AdSense, and they're making 40 grand a month. Here's another one, 5 years old, 15,000 a month. 2 years old, 12,000 a month. 2 years old, almost 12,000 a month. And you can find these sites on Flippa or other places where you can buy websites that make money. And you could take a look and reverse engineer pretty much what anyone's doing, find out where they're getting their traffic and how they're making money. And a lot of these are making money with AdSense, which I usually use as a supplement, not the main offer for my sites. It's a great supplement, but hardly ever good as the main course, except in the case of my mortgage website, where it was the main course that made me the most money in that one. But in most sites, you're going to use it as a supplement. Now let's dive in to part number 2. How money is made on AdSense. It's actually very simple. Over here you have the AdWords program. The AdWords program is where advertisers come and bid on keywords and types of traffic that they want. So they could say, I want to be on sites that are about mortgages, or I just want to be on Google for the word mortgages. They differentiate. And if they say what they want to be on sites about mortgages, then the AdSense platform is going to go out there and find their ad. It's going to look at your site and determine what your site is about. And if it determines your site is about mortgages, they're going to put that guy's mortgage ad on your site, and you're going to get paid when people click on the ad. It's actually very simple. It's all automated. All you do is put a simple code on your website and get paid when people click the ads. Pretty simple, right? Now, of course, you got to follow all the rules, terms and conditions, and you don't want to do anything tricky or shady. Just be legit, provide good content, and people will naturally click the ads that interest them. And with that said, there are ways to make more money with your AdSense ads by paying attention to a few simple things. Number one, you want to go through and use the ad sizes that work the best. I find that the big ads up here don't do as good as the little in-content ads. So, put ads in your content. I also find that text ads do better than image ads. So if I enable text ads, there we go. And I also find that it does good if I match the colors. What we want to do is black text and blue headlines. This is going to stand out, it's going to be part of the content, and it's going to get you a lot more clicks. And I find that the best ad block is usually the one that's 336 by I think 280 or something like that. It looks like this one here, right there. Little rectangle box that goes on your site. This one historically has outperformed all the other ones 10-1 for me personally. Now let's get into part number 3, the lies. The lies. The lies. You might notice that there's lots of people out there that are touting how much they're making in a day with something, right? I made $50,000 today. I made $100,000 today. I made $1,200 today. And as someone who's been doing this business for 21 years, I'm able to spot something shady a mile away. That's right. I can sniff it out. And some of the ones I've been watching recently are utilizing a screenshot to get you into a method that doesn't really work, just to get you to watch the video so that they can make money on the video that they just made, and then show you the screenshot of the money they're making with the video to teach you another method that doesn't work, and it's a big, big cycle of nonsense. And here on this channel, I like to be honest and upfront with you, and yes, I do make money making these videos, which is why I make them. But I've also been doing this business for about 21 years profitably, long before I ever got into teaching marketing. And when I show you videos like how to make $10,000 a day during the Super Bowl, or $50,000 a day on Valentine's Day, or even my $1 million website that gave away smiley faces and emoticons, or even make $7 a click. These are all videos from my personal experience. The $7 a click one is the average of what I'm making sending people to a hosting website offer. The $1 million website actually made well over $1 million, and yes, I was giving away free toolbar downloads that you can find on OfferVault and promote to make money. $50,000 a day on Valentine's Day, that's actually the story of a buddy of mine who promoted e-cards. Now that offer is not around anymore, but you can learn a lot from the principles in that video. And the Super Bowl one, I know lots of people who made money on the Super Bowl promoting free TV watching platforms online. So yes, the stuff I teach you is actually legit. It actually works if you do it. Disclaimer, no one makes money on the internet, and you'll probably make nothing, as most people do. But I think you get the idea that this is real-world stuff that you can do. Now, some of the screenshots they're going to show, you'll look at their AdSense account, and they're not usually supposed to even share that info, but at any rate, you're going to see something that looks like this. And you'll say, wait a minute, Marcus, why is there a bunch of zeros? And then for the payment, there's a big number. This looks kind of fishy, doesn't it? Well, actually, the YouTube and AdSense platforms are differently managed, yet they pay using the same platform. So if I have a big deposit and nothing on my estimated earnings, that means all that money is coming from YouTube ad revenue. Wait, what? They're literally just making money making videos and teaching you bogus methods to make money making videos? That's exactly what they're doing. And you got to be careful with this because, one, the opportunity cost is immense. If you spend all your time doing stuff that doesn't really work, that's a pretty bad place to be in. Now, that's not to say that everything's guaranteed to work, but you do need to follow a proven, structured system as I'm laying out in this video. It's actually very simple. You find a niche, get some keywords, build a website with some content, put some ads and affiliate programs, and boom, you can make money. Obviously, there's a lot more to it than that, which is why you want to subscribe, smash a like button, click the bell, and watch my other videos. There's like 900 on this channel. But you got to be careful, because some of the things are shady, some of them are downright against the law, and some of them could get you in some hot water legally. So make sure you pay attention, because this, at the end of the day, is your business. Saying, some guy taught me this on YouTube and I followed it, is not a defense. It's up to you to find the legit stuff and do the stuff that's right. So do your homework, do your research, and don't get blown away by pie-in-the-sky numbers if you don't know where the numbers come from. I've been in this business for 21 years, and some of the screenshots that tout money that I've seen are less than honest at best, and some of them are straight up fabricated lies. So don't trust anyone online. Do your own research. Don't even trust me. Do your research on what I'm talking about. This works across the board. You got to pay attention. This is your business. You got to do the stuff that works. Which brings us to step number 4, exposing the content ad business model that's making lots of people lots of money. Now, remember how I said that the difference in what you're going to make is going to depend on the subject matter you're talking about. For example, if I do something like recipes like this, we're going to go ahead and get the results. This is using the Google AdWords keyword tool, and it's going to tell me what these guys are bidding on average. We got to close this out here. There we go. So like $1. It shows low competition, and they're all in like the pennies range, like 30 cents or whatever. Now, based on my experience of doing this, you're probably going to get less than a penny per page view doing this type of market. Now, when you go into stuff that's high, we're going to see a whole different ballgame. For example, let's say we do pet insurance. Now, pet insurance, we got like 15, 16 bucks a click, and it's high all the way down the line, my friends. This is a big market that's got a lot of money, and you got to think about it. Obviously, an advertiser is going to pay more for pet insurance, which costs a lot, than recipes, which people just want for free anyway. So keep that in mind when you're doing your site. So if we were to go out there and say, hey, I want to make a site to capitalize on the fact that pet insurance people are making a lot of money, I could go out there and find keywords using my Ahrefs keyword tool and find stuff like can eat. Can dogs eat bananas? 103,000 searches a month with only 22 competition. Again, this is 0 to 100. 0's easy, 100 is hard, 22 is not too bad. And we can see the list keeps going and going with lots and lots of low competition stuff. Now, as a marketer, my job is to think about what these people want. Chances are their dog just ate a mango and they want to know if he's going to be okay. Or maybe they're talking about giving their dogs mangoes or whatever it is. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a vet. I like mangoes, but I don't know if dogs can have them, so you got to Google that on your own. But we have over 32,000 people a month. I could go out there and I can make a blog about what dogs can and cannot eat. I can give good advice, obviously with a good disclaimer and recommendations to see the vet for any question. And I could get this traffic and lead them to posts that talk about pet insurance and stuff like that. That makes me lots of money. I can even lead them to those online vets where you can ask them questions for like $10 or whatever it is. And to show you the difference here, if we were to go to Google and type in recipes, you're going to see there's no advertisers on the top, no ads here, and no ads at the bottom. Actually, a couple of ads, but they're at the bottom and they're not paying much. However, if I do pet insurance, now I can see lots of ads up on top, lots of ads down on the bottom, and if we keep going page after page, there's going to keep being ads till we're blue in the face. Which means this market has a lot of money in it. Now, of course, I'm going to use AdSense as a supplement. I'm going to promote different offers for pet insurance like I find on OfferVault and stuff like that. And we could see for pet insurance, they pay like $75 per sale or $20 a lead or whatever it is. Lots of money being made here. And this is just one example of a niche. I find these all the time, and I highly recommend you check out my niche videos in the description of this video. I got some links there for you that's going to talk about how to do this. Because if you understand that you're not in the dog market, you're in the what can dogs eat / pet insurance market, your world's about to change, and you can even make videos on stuff like this. For example, one of the things I was looking up recently was how to start feeling better and eating right, and I came across some kind of vegetable. And we could see that people are looking up these vegetables like 53,000 times a month, 16,000 times a month, and on we go. And you can see there's tons and tons of keyword results related to these different types of vegetables to eat that make people feel better. I can simply make a blog about vegetables that make you feel good, and boom, we're ready to go. Heck, I don't even need to go for a health niche. I could go for nonstick pans, survival tips, how to remove stuff, how to fix stuff on your car, how to build a boat, getting rid of unwanted files on your computer, how to perform different magic tricks, and more. The sky really is the limit, and when you look at this as a business, you're going to see that it really does work. Now, it does take some effort, some time, and some hard work, but I think you can get some good results if you stick with it long enough. So what you're going to do is simple. You're going to pick your niche and create a blog about it. You can go to gohubsite.com, start a blog in 15 minutes. You can go to blogprofitnetwork.com, and I'll personally help you set everything up. So we're going to go there. We're going to set up our blog about, let's say we're going to do double lift magic tricks or whatever. All right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Clickbank, I'm going to go to OfferVault, and I'm going to find offers for magic stuff. I'm also going to become an affiliate at Penguin Magic because they pay like 10% for their magic tricks and stuff like that. So I'm going to find all the affiliate offers and stuff like that. I'm also going to sign up for Adsense because I know that these companies here are also buying ads on Adsense, which will show up on my site through the AdWords AdSense platform and everything like that. So I'm going to load my site up with good content about double lifts and French drops and all these different magic trick things, the Elmsley count, all kinds of stuff. And we're going to make that thing a good blog, and we're going to get traffic. Now, everything I do on my site is going to link 2, something that is non-competitive. So double lift, that's a pretty good one. Double lift magic, that's even better. That's a 2. I could get that one. And we're going to go through and make this work, and we're going to start to get traffic, and we're going to lead them to stuff that makes money. Now, are you going to make 50 grand in a day? Probably not. Most likely no. Guaranteed no. But can you make $100 a day or $50 a day? Yes, I think you can. Again, remember, the average person makes nothing, but even those guys with the screenshots aren't really making what they're telling you. I did the research on these guys, and they got paid once for the month. So that'd be like me walking into work to get my paycheck, and I count the time from my car to the time I grab my paycheck, and it's 3 minutes. I could go and say, I made $10,000 in 3 minutes. Well, did I? Well, it took me 3 minutes to get the check, but I didn't really make $10,000 in 3 minutes. That's just how long it took. So you need to understand what you're looking at here, and I want to really help you understand how to see screenshots, because sometimes it's BS, and sometimes those screenshots hold the keys to the kingdom, as I showed you in this video. If you missed it, watch this video again, subscribe, smash the like button, be part of the end crew. If you stayed to the end, let me know. And watch all my other videos, because we're showing you the real world stuff of how to make money. And it's actually pretty simple. Part number 5, what you want to do is you want to keep people engaged. And you want to keep posting based on the keywords you know you can get. You can do videos. It's totally legitimate to make good videos on good content and get paid with ad revenue. That's legit. It's absolutely a business that people are doing and making lots of money. And that's what we're doing on this channel, is we're changing the game. I want to teach you real world stuff that works without you having to pay me. If you want to buy my courses and get personal help, by all means, do that. But there's tons of stuff that you can learn on this channel for free that'll help you make money. And if you understand that, and you understand how to stack the business models, traffic, videos, articles, reports, paid traffic, free traffic, and you combine this stuff together, you can make a business just like the other ones. You got to remember, even the example in the beginning, Mashable.com, that started out as a domain name with 0 traffic years ago. He built and grew and built and grew because he started it and stuck the course. He now makes a lot of money. Amazon, same thing. eBay, same thing. It all starts with one strategy, and that's the strategy I'm showing you right now. Find the keywords, make it work. Now, go to gohubsite.com if you want to start your site. Type NCrew if you made it to the end. Check out these sites and links, and check out the next video that's going to pop up around here somewhere.